Hey everybody, welcome to another Rome video update. This video is going to have three major points that I want to get to, and let's get started. So the first point is we have this giant world that's being generated. The world generation system is plugged in. I've gone ahead and revealed all of the tiles. In a previous video you saw when you crossed over into another tile you would explore and sort of reveal the tile. I've just gone ahead and revealed every single tile so we could see the size of this world. So it is pretty massive, and I don't have all the border tiles plugged in, but that would just be all coast tiles, so it looks kind of blocky, but hopefully I can get it to look kind of, more land-like. So that's pretty cool. The seed generation system for the map is working too, so multiple people can load up the same exact world, and this is important because this is an online game. So when a new world is generated, a seed is created, and that seed can be shared over the network, it can be saved, and you'll load up the same layout, I guess, of your procedurally generated world. So that's cool too. Another thing about the maps are we have a cluster system, so you can't see it really right now. I was looking for maybe like a clump of trees because that would show it the best, but the way that the cluster system works is when you think of a city, you'd imagine it to be, take up, if I were representing a city on this map right now, maybe it would take up this huge chunk of land, right? So we have a cluster system that's going to cluster certain tiles together and keep them still procedural in their own little clusters, but at the same time just gives some order to the world, I guess. Like you'd expect a city to be a big chunk rather than sprawled out kind of like these trees are. Another thing I'm testing with this map is I've got every tile has like 6-7 spawn points on it, so you can imagine how many AI potential I have right here right now, but I'm really trying to get a feel for optimizing the AI and making sure that everything works smoothly on that end. Another thing I'm testing is this grass density. I want to optimize it so that the game will work on everyone, like a lot of people's computers, I guess, even if you have a good or bad one, but I just want to see how much I can get away with just going crazy with the grass, and it'll probably be toned down, but I just wanted to put a bunch of grass on the tile. So this one's kind of a boring, just grass tile. And then the forest tile, we saw it the other day. So, oh, and I also have animals plugged in. We're going to go over the animals in a second. They're really basic AI right now. I'm trying to make them a little bit more advanced, but they work. This guy should attack me when I get too close to him. He would represent like a melee, so he's just going to come after me and chase me until I get out of range, and then he'll just stop and be dumb like a zombie. And the animals work differently. They'll just try to run from me. And they'll just continue to run, and do weird things like that. So working on stuff still, obviously. But yeah, let's get loaded up into the other part of this video, and I'll show you the other two things I want to show you. Alright, so we're in the dev world, and before I go into base building, I wanted to get into the animals real quick, just because the day-night cycle's hooked up. It is like 9 or 10 in-game time right now, but in the morning. But if it starts raining, these animals are going to run away and do dumb things. So the rabbits will go in their holes, and the larger animals, the deer/elk thing, whatever, is going to run away. These models are probably going to change. This is a generic Unity asset. We've seen it everywhere in tons of games. I'm sure you recognize it. But as you saw with the rabbits, they ran into their hole because I got too close, and I wasn't paying attention because I was explaining the deer. But I'm going to give myself a gun and maybe try to shoot one of these dudes. So it depends on where you shoot too. Like if I were to shoot him in the head, he would drop almost instantly. Shoot him in the chest, aiming for like the heart and the lungs. If they don't drop instantly, they will run and they'll have like a blood trail behind them. shoot him in the butt, he's just gonna run, gotta chase him. And as you can see, let's see if I can get close. I've got these tracks set up, so as you get close to the tracks, they're gonna highlight. And stealth is kind of plugged in right now, so his field of vision, or this one's field of vision, is kind of in front of him. They have a little bit wider field of vision than like zombies and stuff, but if you crouch, you can get a little bit closer to them. The distances are kind of a little bit too close, I think, but as soon as, yeah, sprinting is the same. Sprinting will make them run away even further. This one is kind of dumb, but I'm gonna shoot one. Yeah, that one is real dumb. I'm gonna shoot this guy right here and aim for the heart. Bam, got him. So in the dev world, looting and stuff doesn't work for some reason. I gotta figure that out, but it does work in the main game. And what you would want to do is you'd I guess skin slash fillet or whatever you do to deer. I know you fillet fish, but you get the meat from him, and then you could cook it in the fire. And if I just left that guy there, I was playing in the real game, he's just left there. Over time, he's gonna start decaying, and the meat's gonna go bad, and these rabbits are out. Boom. And those ones just ran back into their hole. So, did I even get that guy? I didn't even get him. But the gameplay behind these rabbits is, if you were to find rabbit holes and there were no rabbits there, most likely they're going to be inside the hole. If it's raining, they're going to run inside the hole. If it's night, they're going to run inside the hole. So you could place like a trap out here, and the rabbits will come out, get stuck in the trap, and now you get a free meal. So we've got some hunting plugged in for now. Again, gonna expand on it, gonna work on it, gonna make it better. But I'm going to, do I have, yes, I've got a bunch of it. So I'm going to show you the changes to base building. It's not a huge change, but it does make it a bit more interesting. So I got these two new structures. I got the wall frame, I got the structure frame. So the wall frame is exactly what it sounds like. You'll put a wall around your structure, or your structure frames, I guess, and that's just really your defense. The structure frames are, again, what it sounds like. You build levels to your base, or like height to your base, or it's basically the foundation of your base. So I'm going to start with the walls, and I'm going to put down a couple of them. So placing the structure is exactly the same as before, as we've seen, but once I put it down and then I hover over the edges, it's going to snap to the edges now. And if I rotate around there, it's going to rotate around that edge. So the reason behind this makes things a little bit easier to sort of line up and plan your base, and also it'll ensure that there's no gaps between your structures. So this is actually a wall that will defend me against something on the outside. And the other structure is the structure frame. And I'll put some of those down. So the difference between these two, what I'm working on right now is making it so that these will snap together, but for now I'm just going to line it up. And the idea is you start structure, you build out your foundation of your base. So these ones rotate only 90 degrees, and the reason for that is just so that things line up. It'd be kind of weird if there was like gaps and stuff in your structure. So these will always line up, and you can also build another platform up like that. And so let's say I wanted to build a bridge across or something. I can do that. And what I'm also working on right now is this second floor. You know, how do you get up to the second floor? Ramp, ladder, things like that. So that is what's being worked on. And also more variation to the things that you can build out of these structure frames. So like things like doors or gates. I know some people have asked for like drawbridge, draw gate sort of things. I'm gonna look into that, see if I can do that. But yeah, you can start really sort of laying out your base and protecting yourself, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this wall, and then I'm going to go into the upgrading of these pieces and how that would work. So typically you would go out into the world and find more resources, but what I have set up right now, maybe this one will just come out like that. So the way that I have it set up right now, I can just click on these things and they'll upgrade. So the walls have different stages to them, just like the structure frames. So this one would be a little bit more sturdy. This one would do a little bit of damage to things that attacked it or ran into it. And then this one is just the same thing as the bottom, except more damage. And this would be like the sturdiest form of the wall. And so you would upgrade all of your wall chunks all the way around. And then same thing with the structure walls. So I could upgrade these. And as I upgrade, let's see if I can get closer. It becomes just more sturdy. So as like if I'm a zombie attacking this wall, it's gonna deteriorate the upgrade level, I guess, of the wall, so it'll start dropping down and then eventually it'll just disappear. So do all that. And so now it's starting to look a little bit more like a base instead of just like, you know, random pieces of stuff kind of put together. So yeah, that's the base building, and before I end the video I'll go over and shoot some more animals or something. I guess I can walk through that wall too. Let's see if I can take out that rabbit. That one ran away. Got him. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.